Hey guys, and welcome back for more Timberborn! I have missed this game, and there's a load of new content in it since the last time I played, so let's get straight on with this. We're going to play on a map called Terraces, and I really like this. This is not the easiest map. And we're going to play on hard mode. Now, if you've played on hard mode, you know it can be pretty damn hard, and on this map, yeah, it's going to be even harder. But we're still going to build huge, epic things. Let's do it. Welcome to the town of Beavers Aorus, because we are beavers. There's a huge amount to do before the first drought starts, so we've got to get cracking. In fact, I'm going to pause the game. That's how under how much time pressure we are. So we're going to start off by sorting out the wood situation. So I'm going to throw a road up here, connect it to that, and we'll have a road going up there into the trees there. And we're going to throw in two things. We're going to throw in, first of all, some lumberjacks. I think probably 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to flip it around. I'm going to throw a couple more in as well. So starting off with 5 of those. And we need somewhere to put the wood. So we'll go to storage and we'll grab a log pile. And we're going to throw in a log pile. I'm going to move it down one, because I want some space around here. And you will see why. Once droughts start, it's all about the droughts. It's all about surviving the droughts and having enough water. So we are going to build a massive reservoir, like, straight away. Oh, yeah. I can't believe I'm going to try and do this, but I am. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, so that's the wood sorted out. Hooray. Next thing, water. Water, super, super important. I'm going to get a water pump. I'm going to spin it around, throw it in over there. So we need a road going out there. That'd be handy, wouldn't it? Being able to actually get to the water. Right from the front door. Straight there. Boom. We're going to throw in a couple of bits of road there, because the other thing that we need to do is we need to store the water. So let's get a small water tank and we'll throw that in like that. Right, I think at this point we can actually, like, tell them to get on with it. While they're getting on with building some of this stuff, we're going to get the third thing that we absolutely need, and that's food. So I'm going to throw in a road down here. And then I'm going to throw in some kind of miscellaneous roads. I'm going to put some roads around the town centre, like this. Actually, while I think about it, I'm going to crank up a couple more constructors so they can build a bit more, because they're sitting on their backsides doing nothing. We've now only got one sitting on his backside doing nothing, which is good news. Right, so I want another road going down here, because we need to get down here. This is probably the most important part of the map. We need to dam this so that we've got a supply of water in here. This is nothing to do with the gigantic super reservoir. That will come later. Right, let's get a path down here. Now, the place that I want to get to, apart from this, is over here. And the reason I want to get over here is so that I can get down to this area, because we don't have a lot of wood up here. I mean, that's it. That's all there is. Okay, they've got this done. I need to mark some trees for cutting. All of that and all of that as well. Cool. So now, oh, and there they go, straight away. There we go. Our first logs. And then those will be taken away and used to build things. Hooray! And there was much rejoicing. Okay, food. Down here, we need to put in a couple of gathering posts. And we'll just throw in a couple like that. That's fine. Now, they also need somewhere to store the food. And we want a small warehouse. I think we're going to end up with a couple of these. You know what? I'll put it in. I'm going to pause this one. I'm going to turn off a couple of these for the time being, because we don't have that many people. We start off with only 7 adult beavers and 4 children who don't do anything. So, yeah, we only have 7 people to work. So 3 are currently working on the wood. We've got 1 guy who's going to be pumping the water. So that's 4. 2 working down here. We'll just have 2 in there working on the construction. So we're already 1 short of what I would like. We can speed things up, I think, because it's just a case of getting things cut down and built. We are starting to produce food. That's great. So our beavers don't starve. We are cutting the trees down. That's great. We've got our water barrel. That's really good. And the water's going in there. And it's filling up nicely. Hooray! My God, things might actually be working. Okay, so let's now go to landscaping. We're going to get a dam. We're going to put 2 dams in down there. So I'm going to grab the path and extend it down here. These are going to be top priority. We're already into day 2. Can you believe we're into day 2 already? So yes, let's crank it up. Go, 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 go. And they're already coming down and getting this started. Yes, 4 logs have been delivered. This food is not going to last very long, and we only started with 90 food. If you play on normal, you get like 130. So I think we need to think about getting some extra food coming in. I want a farmhouse. Now, where am I going to put my farmhouse? I want to leave enough to get a 2-wide building in there, I think. We can maybe put our science buildings in there or something. Right, let's do that. And then I'm going to have to put a little path in there so they can get to this. Look at this. Our first drought is starting in 3 days. Good grief. How are we doing? Well, we've already got our first dam built. So we've just got to get the second dam built. And they're already bringing stuff down. We're already 4 logs. Great. So that's working nicely. Let's get some food planted. Maybe 5 rows of carrots. And we also want some potatoes. And what can I get in? I can get 5 rows of carrots in. Potatoes in as well with the carrots. Good. Okay. So all we've got to do now is get that farmhouse going. Yeah, how are we doing with this? Oh, come on, guys. You can speed up now. We need this done. The impending drought is terrifying because literally if you don't get this done, that's it. It's like game over. And the second dam is being built. Come on, guys. Bring it on. Bring it home. Boom. Hooray. Now, what that's going to do is that's going to start raising the water level so that we've actually got a half-decent amount of water here to get us through our first drought. Yeah, the next job is food. Water's going to be fine. Food is the problem. And then we're going to have to start worrying about extra wood. In order to get extra wood, we're going to need, and I mean extra wood apart from this down here, because we're going to need a lot more than that. We're going to need a forester. So let's get a forester sorted out. Well, to get a forester, we're going to need science. We're going to throw in a couple of inventors, I think. So we'll have one there and one there. Now, we are not going to have enough people to run all of these buildings. Well, how do we get more people? Well, the only way to get more people is to create little baby beavers. And how do we do that? Well, I think you know how that happens. I'm not going to draw you a picture. Somebody's giggling in the background. I can hear you. Say hi to the guys.
Hey, guys.
All right, so what are we going to do? We're going to throw in some housing. I'm not going to pay too much attention to the aesthetics of this starting area because it's all going to end up underwater. Oh, yeah, it's all going to end up underwater. So I'm just going to throw in like 6 lodges. Now, there's 3 people per lodge, so that gives us like 18 people, which should be plenty and shouldn't overstress our food and water. I hope, he says, very, very optimistically. We'll see. If we can actually survive this opening drought, there's going to be more rejoicing than you can shake a stick at, let me tell you. I tell you what we could do. We could reduce the farmer down to 1 because they've planted everything up, so now they just got to wait for it to grow. So now we've got 2 scientists going. Great. We're already up to 10 science. Good Lord. What do we need in order to get the first thing that I want? Well, the first thing that I want is the forester. So let's have a look. Wood, forester. We need 60 science. Oh, our beavers are getting happy. Woohoo! Don't say anything. We've got up to well-being 3 and now 4. And if we have a look up here, we can see that we're meeting their hunger, their thirst, their sleep, and shelter. Woohoo! Now, at some point, we're going to have to start getting some wet fur. I know, right? Oh, dear. The developers are incorrigible, I swear. And then we need to start extending their nutrition, and that'll get them happy. But there's some other things that we can do, like building them a campfire. Let's go over here to well-being, and we'll throw in a campfire. Let's flip it around, and it can just go there. Boom, done. Now, one thing, amongst the many, many things that have been added in Update 2 that came back in September, I think, good Lord, is beavers can break their teeth while they're chopping down trees. How do you remedy that? Well, you put in, where is it? Here we go, a teeth grindstone used to sharpen broken teeth. Woohoo! Right, so let's grab one of these, flip it around, and we'll just throw it in there so that if anybody encounters that problem, and I don't see anybody with the broken tooth symbol over their head, they can get that fixed. There we go, that's in, done. Okay. How are we doing on science? We are up to 73 science. We can do it. We can do it. Let's slow things down a little, and we will throw in, where is it? It's under wood. It's the forester. Are you sure you want to unlock the forester? It costs 60 science. Yes, I'm absolutely blooming certain. And we're going to throw the forester in somewhere over here. Right, in it goes. Okay, now I need to mark in some trees for the forester to actually plant up. So pine, that produces 2 logs per tree and takes 12 days to produce. So it's going to be coming in fairly quickly. So now I'm going to be careful about how I plant this up for reasons which will become apparent later. Okay, that done. What do I want next? Maples. Now, maples, they take ages to grow. They take 30 days to grow, which is why I've put that in. But they produce 8 logs per tree, which is huge. So it's when this comes in that things will really get going. But we are going to need so many logs. It's going to be crazy because I am planning on doing something pretty huge. There's no reason, really, why I can't use all of this area. But again, I'm going to leave a gap down the sides, I think. You know what? That's fine. Well, you know what? Since I put that in, I might as well finish the job. There we go. Half a job sky. Right. What next? Food's still just about hanging on in there, but only just. We are starting to get good on logs. We've actually got a few excess. Okay, next thing then. The next thing is to start turning some of our logs into planks so we can build some of the more advanced buildings. Yeah, since we've got a few extra, let's get this extra warehouse going. And then we're going to go back to wood. We're going to get a lumber mill. Makes planks from logs. Right, let's throw that in there. Now, this needs to be powered, this building. So we're going to have to put in, right now, I think, just a power wheel. So I'm going to flip this around so it plugs into the building. That'll do. And we'll grab a road and put that there. Okay, cool. Once that gets built, we'll start producing planks. Now, what are we going to do with those planks? Well, we're going to start building some stairs and platforms and stuff like that. How's our water level? Our water level is good. Excellent. Our water level is going up at the moment. That's awesome. Okay, everything's looking pretty tidy. Let's zoom in and have a look at what the beavers are up to. Slow it down a touch. So we've got the carrots are actually coming in now. Now that is going to really help out with the food situation. So that's awesome. What are these? These guys are still bringing in the berries. That's great, but we've almost run out. I think at this point, I want to extend these fields a little bit. The carrots are coming in. They're at 100%. The potatoes, they take a little bit longer. So they're up to like 72. Oh, and look at this. Our beavers are even happier. They're glowing. They're glowing, they are. We're up to level 5. So, yeah, that's the carrots and the campfire. Woohoo! It's all working. It's all working. Okay, how are we doing on the science? We're at 59. Okay, so I said we need to get wooden stairs. That's going to be 70 science. And then we want the single platform. That's going to be another 100. So now it's just a case of waiting for this to get 170 science. One of our beavers has broken a tooth. Look at this picture. Look. He's got a broken tooth, so he goes and he grinds it, sharpens it up. It's oh, some of the details in this game are so sweet. We've got a couple of buildings lacking workers. We're short of workers at this point. With our water situation looking good and our food starting to look good, we can start to extend our population. So we'll go to housing and we'll throw in a couple of lodges. And I can't build up at the moment because I haven't unlocked the stairs and whatever. Now I could kind of start doing that pretty soon, but not just yet. So let's get some paths in. Look at our little beavers working away. They're awesome. Okay. Right. How long till the... Oh, I was going to say how long till the potatoes come in. And the answer is they're coming in right now. Let's see. I've upped the priority on this to max. As soon as that gets built, I think... What do I want to prioritize first? Happiness or more beavers? I think more beavers. So we'll put the priority on those up a little bit. And then we'll get... yeah, I think we'll get a grill. Yeah. So as the potatoes come in, we can start turning them into grilled potatoes, which makes them go a lot further. So we want a grill. And we'll flip this around this way. And we'll throw in a grill right there. Okay, right. Well, we've already got another house already built. Awesome. The forester is... Oh, the forester is waiting on planks. Do we need some more planks? We do need some more planks. We've got somebody working there, but we haven't got anybody working there. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to take somebody out. We'll take out a scientist. That still leaves us with one job unfilled. So hopefully, if we speed this up, we can get some planks made tomorrow, get the farmhouse finished, and get on with this. Okay, the drought has ended. We survived our first drought. How low did the water level get? The answer is not that low. I guess we used about, what, 3/4 of a tile or something? By the look of it. Yeah, I would say about 3/4 of a tile, maybe. We need a recipe. We'll go for grilled potatoes. Keep going. We can drop it down to 1 constructor at this point, I think. So... Oh, and we are up to level 6, Beaver Happiness. Right, I want to see you guys straight in here. Yes, hooray. We are producing some planks. Good. Planks desperately needed so that we can get the forester going, planting up these trees. I can continue to fill this in. We're just waiting on 170 science, which we should get tomorrow. Well, it's tomorrow, and the science is rolling in nicely, and we're about to hit 170. Right, slow things down a little bit. How are we doing in general? Well, we just had a couple of our cubs grow up, so we're now up to 16 adults. We've actually got 3 people sitting around doing nothing. So I think we'll have. Actually, yeah, but I think probably we can do with a second farmer to bring in the potatoes. I was thinking it's probably a good idea at this point to add in some transporters. So we'll add in a hauling post. Yeah, I'm going to leave a space there on either side so we can have roads around it if we so choose at some point. We want to unlock the wooden stairs. Yes, please. And then we also want to unlock the platform. Yes. Okay. Let's go down here and let's build our first staircase. So we'll throw that in there and we'll flip this around. We'll just throw in stairs all the way down there. Nice. Now, I would like to dam this off as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll run this over here, run this path over here. We'll throw some stairs in so that they can get down. And then we'll have a path that goes... That's fine. And then we'll say throw in a couple of dams. So now this is not horrendously important. It's just that I'm going to want another tree farm down here. So we're going to need this to be irrigated. So we'll get a couple of dams. What do we need? 3. So we'll have 3 dams going on over there. Okay, what are we going to need? Absolutely tons of wood for, Sky. Well, I'll show you. we are going to put in a reservoir up here. Up there, Sky. Are you crazy? Yes, frankly, I am. Stark staring. So I've just been waiting for enough science to come in so that we can actually unlock the levee, which is the building that I need. So do I want to unlock the levee? Yes, I do. And now I can get on with it. Now, you might think to yourself, I mean, it's possible. You could think to yourself, Sky, you're freaking insane. There's no way that you could build a structure like that. Each one of these levees takes, 12 logs? Yeah, 12 logs each. How many are there? I don't know. Say like 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So multiply that by 12. That's a hell of a lot of logs. So you can now see why I've been putting this stuff in. Right. With that laid out, we can come down here. This is all starting to get done now. We've got the first bit of this dam actually getting built, which is awesome. Right, so now we can set up some tree farming down here. Now, how are we doing for labourers? A bunch of cubs have grown up, so we've actually got 2 people sitting around doing nothing at the moment. And you know how much I don't like slackers. So let's spin you around. We'll put a couple of guys in there. Let's throw in a log storage there. Great. Now, the next thing that we're going to need is a forester. So we'll cut down these trees and then we'll put in a forester. I'm thinking probably somewhere down here. We want to be able to use this whole area around here. We'll throw in the stairs there, sorry, I think. Yeah. So if we throw that in there, the path will extend. I can't put it there because of the little tree. That'll grow up and get cut down at some point. So the path will extend down here and go like round here and probably over towards the dam. We're to level 8 with the happiness. Our beavers are so happy. Don't say it. Don't say it. I think what we'll do then is we've got like 5 people working on transport. So our transport is really, really good. Do I want another? Well, I'm going to want more constructors. So I think we'll maybe take those guys down. We'll increase our constructors to maybe 3. Yeah, that leaves me 2. Okay, yeah, that's looking good. Okay, I'll kind of monitor that and worry about that like as and when things come up. I think I'm going to take out some of these plants and maybe extend these fields a little bit. I may at some point put in an extra farmhouse. But right now, it's just a case of letting them build up the logs so that we can actually start getting this structure built. Wow, it's all progressing well. We've got the first few pieces of our mega reservoir going in. That's great. In the last drought, we started to get 1 or 2 people just showing up as thirsty. So I added a second pump. I don't know whether we really needed it, but yeah, probably for the sake of safety. And I've told them to build another water barrel as well. I'm extending the fields down here. We are in a situation now, I think, where I can put in a forester down here. We've cleared most of the trees out. So I want to be able to get the boundary extending right up to the dam here. So if we flip this around, okay, we pop that in there. Man, we're already counting down to the next drought. Jeez, these things happen really quick. Let's pop that in. Okay, good. These pine trees are starting to mature now. That's great. And the maples are like 2/3 of the way through. So yeah, this is happening. It's all happening. Well, we're making real progress now. We've got like half a wall done. That's awesome. We're still kind of hanging on there. I was getting a little worried that in the last drought that the water was starting to get pretty low. So I actually threw in an extra pump. We didn't need it in the end, but I threw in an extra pump down here. So we should start, I think, to build up some supplies. Now, the first of our maple trees are coming through. Now, that is going to make a huge difference because we're going to start to get some good supplies of logs coming in, which is why we're starting to see so much progress around here. Everything, I've got to say, everything is going great. I've extended this field out slightly. I've now planted up this whole area down here with maple trees. So we're going to have tons and tons and tons of wood coming in, hopefully, he said, with fingers crossed. We've got one idle worker. Pretty much everything is working apart from... I've stopped making planks because we don't need any right now. Although, you know what? Let's do this. Let's do this. Now, you may have wondered, the eagle-eyed amongst you, like, what the hell's going on here? Why haven't you run this along this edge? And it's because we're going to need access to the top of this. So I thought what we'd do, if we're going to path and structures, we'll put in a staircase there. And then we'll put in... How much science have I got? I've got 600. So I suppose I could unlock the second tier and third tier platforms. Yeah, go on, why not? Why not? Let's spoil ourselves. So we'll put a second tier there. And we'll put a third tier, I guess, there with a single on top of it. Am I going to do that? Yeah, I guess. And then we'll throw in, let's see, what do I want? I want stairs going there and there, and that gets us up to the top level. Awesome. And then, if I want to, I can actually put, like, paths along here, all the way around, so that we can actually navigate our way around here. Okay, well, we're at the stage now where we can start sealing this reservoir up and it can start being used. Let me pause the game for a second and we'll come round here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to rip out this road in here because we don't need this anymore. That and that. Okay, then we can come down here. We can put in the last pieces. So what do we need? We need some levees at the bottom. Up to that level, and then we need to unlock the triple floodgate. 500 science, we've got 682. Boom. And we want to flip that around that way. So I think I'm just going to put in 2 of those. Yeah, I think we'll just have 2 of those. So I think that'll look good. And then I can always add in another one if I want to at some point. And then I've just got to fill this in. Boom, boom, boom. And that is all we need to do. So I've got to finish putting the road around and then we can just let it get built. While we've got 2 days left of the dry season and the water has dried up, and have we got any water left? We've got... I think we're out of water. There's none in there. This has dried up. We've got... No, we're out. We are out of water and we have thirsty beavers. Oh no! Are we gonna make it through? Now, I could let some water out of here. But... Oh... 1.3 days. Can they make it? This is gonna be... on a knife edge. If we make it through this without people dying, I will be amazed, frankly. Because once they get thirsty, they don't last that long. Oh, this is I can't see them. We're less than a day. Can they make it? Oh, this is going to be brutal. Don't all die, like, 2 hours before the water comes back. It could happen. Oh, man. This is nerve-wracking. Half a day. Come on, guys. We're almost there. If I complete these couple of pieces, we would have been fine, because we had water in here at the end of the last wet season. Oh, okay, we're almost there. Can they survive? Is it possible? 0.1 days left. Okay, right, drought has ended. Come on, you can do it. Come on, water. The water's rising. The water is coming through. Right. Get down to the pumps. Look at all these thirsty beavers. Nobody has died of thirst yet. They're pumping water. Come on, guys. Come and get your water, quick. Can we get through this with nobody dying? Really? They are getting some drinks. Still nobody's died of thirst. Come on, you can do it. You know what? Do I keep them working? I'm going to keep them working. We're going to go for 24-hour-a-day work. Keep pumping that water. We're desperate. Still nobody's died. I'm shocked. I'm super shocked. They're back out again, and we're pumping water. Still nobody's died of thirst. It's shocking, but it's true. Still nobody's died of thirst, but everybody's still thirsty. But we have got water. Oh, come on. Come on, you've got to be able to get through this now, surely. Now, I could put in an extra pump and start pumping some extra water. You know what? I might just do that. I might just do that. Let's, what do I need? I'm going to need a couple of platforms. Let's prioritize getting those built ASAP and then get another pump in. I should have done this. I should have done this earlier, shouldn't I? Really? Might have been an idea. And we'll get that prioritized as well as a construction site. It looks... No, still nobody's died of thirst. It looks like we might get through it. Is it possible? Is it possible? There's still one or two, but nobody down here. I think I might have just got away with that. I can't believe it. Nobody's thirsty. We have got a surplus of water. Good Lord. Okay, that's awesome. Right, well, we are down to the last few bits, really. So it's just a case of seeing it to its conclusion, I think, he said with enormous optimism. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Well, we've made it through the drought. It was close. I was getting really worried about the food at one point, but we've made it through. And all we need to do, I think, to get this last bit finished, because I think are we out of range? Yeah, we're just out of range. Okay, fine. What we'll do is we'll get rid of those stairs there, and we'll put in, what do I want? I just want some of these platforms would be fine, I think. So, yeah, if we just run those platforms across there like that, and I'll even prioritize them. How about that? Let's get those very high priority. And hopefully, in the morning, they should finish this off. Come on, guys. You can do this. Here we go. Here we go. We got planks. Yeah, we got loads of planks in actual fact. I should shut down production because I think that's what's clogging up our storage. Okay, we'll just pause those. This is the thing about recording a time lapse like that, is that I'm not micromanaging everything, so just kind of let it get on with it. Okay, now, once they get that done, will they be able to reach those? They should be able to reach those. How's the food situation? The food situation is not good. They are all starving. We've got no berries. Are our farmers working? Our farmers should be working, but they're not. They don't seem to be bringing anything. Mind you, I don't think there's anything to bring in at the moment. We've got like a day to last. Oh, we could really do with a few berries spawning or something. Here we go. They are working on it. They're starving to death, but they are working on it. I thought water was going to be the big problem, and it turns out it's food. And we're just not bringing anything in at the moment. Is there anything that's close? 70, 70, 75, 70. It's all 70%. What about the potatoes? No, the potatoes are even further back. Oh, this is close to a disaster. We have got the second section built, so yeah, they can't reach this though. But that's not really the problem. We're kind of okay with the water situation. How do I sort this out? I think probably the thing to do is just pop in another platform there and some stairs. Actually, what I might do, I might put the stairs there and pop another couple of platforms in like that. And that should then give them access to this area over here. Let's put in a path across the top so they can get access to all of that. Then they should be able to reach all of this. Oh. But I think, oh no, the carrots. The carrots are done. All they've got to do is harvest the carrots and eat them. Will they? That's the question. Has anybody died of hunger? Not yet. Come on, farmers. It's all down to you. Can you save everybody's lives? Now, I could throw in another farm, but oh, this is gonna be so close. Nobody's died yet. Nobody's died. Okay, we've got this put together. They're working on it. If they get that bit done, then essentially the reservoir's good. And we've got our floodgates in, so that we can lower the floodgates and let water out if we need it. That's awesome. How are we doing? Everybody's still hungry. How are we doing food-wise? There is no food, but we have got food that we can harvest. I am seriously considering throwing in an emergency farm. I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw in an emergency farmhouse. There goes the farmhouse. Let's actually let's prioritize both of these. Oh, that one's already prioritized. Let's crank that up. Oh, it's close. Oh, he's not hungry anymore. Oh, we may have survived. And we've got some berry bushes around. If I prioritize that and get a few berries coming in as well, it's possible. And we've got some potatoes coming in as well. Where's the grill? Let's prioritize the grill. Get a few grilled potatoes as well. And oh my God, we might... Oh, no. We've had some people die of hunger. Oh, no. We're down to 11 beavers. We're down to 11 beavers. But the reservoir is in working order. Oh, yes. We have a working reservoir. Oh, this is... So all we need to do is build our population up, and we're good to go again. So, yeah, I think... I mean, we've got all these potatoes to come in. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be fine, he said, in a staggeringly optimistic way. Well, a couple of days later, and I'm pleased to report that the food has picked up and the population is recovering. Very slowly, but it is recovering. We've got 5 cubs and we've now got 12 adults. Whew, that was so close to extinction. I can barely believe it. Now, our water has just dried up. So let me pause it. Or actually, I'll just slow it down a little bit. And what we can do is we can just lower the floodgates a little bit. Where's the water at? I guess it's below that. Let's drop it down to 1. No, it's below that. Wow, it's taking time to fill up. There we go. Let's speed it up so we can see this. And now, our crops can stay healthy. Well, healthy-ish, apparently. Let's let a little bit more water out. There we go. So it can get past the pumps. And it can go down here as well. So all of our trees are growing. Awesome. Okay. That's... well, there we go. That's drained the reservoir. Whew. But we're healthy. All of our crops are good. All of our trees are good. And yeah, we should be fine until the next wet season. Well, we're going to leave it here for this episode. We're up to 13 people. We're up to 13 beavers now. Awesome. Our beavers have survived to fight another day, and we have a staggering reservoir. I can't wait for the next wet season and actually get this thing filled up. Got a few pieces to finish over here. That'll happen. Guys, it's been a roller coaster. I hope you liked this. Let me know. Put something down in the comments. Tell me what you thought. Were you biting your nails? I know I was. I'll catch you for the next one, guys. Peace out.